Howdy y'all, Dean Stella here from the official home of unofficial Grateful Dead and music news, reporting from Mexico. That's not true. I'm not reporting from Mexico at all. I'm right here at the home studio, the home office of the official home of unofficial Grateful Dead and music news. Had to sit this one out. Anyway, Mexico is already worth the money if you ask me. I'd like to thank Jeff at Nugs and the folks at Nugs. Great job with the stream. Thank you for the codes. Last year had some problems getting that stream, and this year they got the right equipment down there. My stream was flawless. I appreciate the guys over at Nugs, and for everyone else, we appreciate Cosmic Charlie. Anyway, a great time, I'm sure, had by all. My buddy Steve at Grateful Sweats got the official hats. Buckle up, you turn it backwards, and caution, full harness required. So we got that. They even got my logo on there somewhere. You get them at Grateful Sweats. You can find them at Grateful Sweats. Good job on the hat, Steve. Anyway, we get the whole thing started with Shakedown. That's always going to be something we're all going to love to hear. There's some speed bumps on Shakedown. Shakedown, it's not moving very fast, but probably a lot of people aren't moving very fast, so that's just the way it is. Mr. Charlie comes next. Mr. Charlie, I love any song with lyrics like Chuba Chuba. That's a good time right there. Nothing to see here jam follows that leading into Jackstraw, and Jackstraw was great. Friend of the Devil, you get a chance here to, funny, as much as a lot of these songs have slowed down, Friend of the Devil, it keeps getting faster. Anyway, you're not going to miss anything epic during Friend of the Devil, so that's an ideal time to listen to it while you're walking for a churro. Those churros, I was tasting them tonight. I might have to see if I can make some churros for the other two shows. I was missing the churros tonight. I'm sure you all were eating the hell out of them. Here Comes Sunshine's next. I'd like to thank Mayor for sparing us all the falsetto on Here Comes Sunshine. Thought it sounded cool, very 73-esque. It had that kind of vibe to it. You get New Speedway after that. New Speedway didn't sound new, and it's certainly not a speedway. It was slow as fuck, and anyway, that's what you get nowadays. Right into Birdsong, though, seamless. They drove that one right into Birdsong. Birdsong found some incredibly jazzy spots, and really throughout the night, Mayor and Caminti just playing off each other incredibly throughout the night. This was just a good one to me from beginning to end. Maybe a little bit sluggish through the first set with the tempo, but I felt like they were in good form and everything sounded very good to me. They come out of Birdsong, they finish the New Speedway. That's a solid first set. No complaints for me. I understand y'all think some of it's sluggish, but some of that shit before they discovered cocaine was sluggish too. There's a lot of years in the 70s before they got into cocaine that moved very slow. So anyway, we're gonna get the China Cat to open up the second set, and I'm never upset about hearing China Cat. Jams throughout China Cat were absolutely out of sight. I'm not a fan of breaking up the classics. You all know how I feel about breaking up the classics, but if you're gonna break them up, you do that with Cumberland, a song that Dead and Company just absolutely kills, and it was no different tonight. Everybody took turns beating on that pinata. It was a good one. Once again, Mayor and Caminti, just the two of them together, just linked up and lighting it up tonight. Mayor, boy, game ball for Mayor. He was strong all night long. It reminded me a little bit like, you know, some of these musical things jog some memories. Laguna Seca 88, you get China Crazy Fingers Rider, and that was a surprise. And the playing that follows that's a gooey one too. That's something you should put your ears to. That's a Laguna Seca in 88, China Crazy Fingers Rider. When the Grateful Dead did stuff like that, that was a motherfucker. You know, we expected a little bit from Dead and Company. Anyway, China Cat, Cumberland, They get into the rider, so you're getting it all. Broke it up. If you got to break it up, that's probably the most acceptable way to do so. Following that, you get Terrapin. Terrapin had all the elements that you want a Terrapin to have. Really, at this point, they could shit the bed the rest of the way, and this was a good show. And we get into drums and space. I don't know if I talked about the halftime show. Because there was a halftime show this year around, and I should probably review the halftime show. They got some scantily clad, beautiful ladies, scantily clad, twirling fiery shit. And, I can't say that any of them appeared to have an abundance of talent or do any moves that would really just make you go, wow. But I guess because they were spinning fire, that makes it probably better than it was. If I had to guess, Mayor's probably going to sleep with all those fire twirling women tonight. He's probably sleeping with every damn one of them. The way he played with Jeff, Jeff might get the cuddle when he's done with all those fire twirling women. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Let's keep going. We were at Drums in Space. Billy thumping, killing it all night long. Mickey's working hard. I can't hear him for shit. We get Stella out of space. Weir's full Shatner on Stella. I mean, he's as overly dramatic on every line as he could be. Goes full Shatner on the Stella. But the solos, the end of that Stella, those quiet solos were extremely tasteful solos. Mayer was, I was really, it was like an immersive experience. I could feel what it must have felt like there in Mexico with those notes, just flying through the salted Mexican air. It's just really, really just tasteful and full of emotion. And that segment, those solos throughout Stella, I thought were really a highlight. Great job by John all night long. You get kind of like a Slipknot jam out of Stella, and then they just give you the whole enchilada while they're at it. Help Slip Franklin's. Boy, that's a good time right there. The Slipknot, everybody mixing it up in that one. O'Teal was doing some crazy shit, and Jeff and John once again just, boy, they were drinking from the well tonight. They had all the answers. The end of that Franklin's jam maybe ran out of gas a little bit at the end of that, but all in all, boy, this one was a good one. This one I should maybe go. I don't know. This might be right about here. This is almost. No, Billy says is forward tonight. That's what Billy had to say. You get Ripple for your encore. If I knew the way, I would take you home. And all I could think about was all those drunk motherfuckers drinking way too much during the show, walking through that resort in Mexico. Every damn building looks exactly the same. Some of you poor fuckers aren't going to make it home till the sun comes up. By then you'll figure out where your room is. It's going to be a long night. It'll be cute and funny the first hour you lost, and it's a motherfucker after that. Anyway, Ripple gets the encore. Mexico's already worth the money if you ask me. Night one, they killed it. They were in mid-tour form. Like the first night last year, that one was for John Barlow, and that was a good one that first night. This was John Mayer's night tonight. I thought Mayer was great all the way through. The band seemed like they were in mid-tour form. I loved it. We'll talk to you soon. Love you forever.